All right, what are we looking at?
We will find out together.
Uh, I would path up this game. Usually, anytime I have Ignite top, I path up because Ignite top means fighting to the death usually. Also, you also have Sona AD carry. And I'm sorry, Sona support, so you don't really have any setup bot lane, right? No Nautilus, no Rel, no Leona. On top is Ignite, so it's not bad to path bot every game. I know Perry is someone who likes to say to path bot. I just think if there's ever a game to path top, this is not a bad one to do it in, right? Because
I never thought of it that way. If someone has ignited, it's like
I
a
I so again, different coaches have different opinions. For the most part, me and Perry have pretty similar view of the game. One thing we disagree on is Perry tells people to path bot every game no matter what. I tell people to path towards volatility. So if bot's volatile, top's AFK, Malphite, Ornn, path bot. If top is Jax, Camille, Ignite Flash versus Ignite Flash, I path top. I'd say a path towards volatility, path towards lane you think are gonna fight. The only reason why jungle is considered OP role is because we can influence other roles. So if you have the ability to, if top's fighting and you have the ability to save your top laner or to kill that enemy top laner, I think that's pretty strong, right? In this case,
yeah.
and let's imagine we're full clear up. Instead of being on Gromp right now, you'd be on Krugs, right? That's how, because that's a 6 camp.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you're on Krugs right now. You're on Krugs right now. You see Pantheon. Boom, we get off Krugs. We start coming here, right? Um, there's a good chance you'll save Quinn and kill Pantheon, right?
Yeah.
In this case, Quinn ends up double killing them. But how many games is your Quinn just gonna 2v1 the enemy top jungle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but good start. I mean, just full clear so far. Everything's chilling. If I mean, obviously this is like super obvious, but if you can see that it's spawning 20 seconds, then you could just run to. The fastest way to scuttle is this way. So there's no point to walk to Krugs and then go this way because you're just slower,
Yeah.
right? So if you're gonna either A at this point just wait for the Krug to spawn, or B if you're gonna go for scuttle, you should just path towards the scuttle initially because now it's just. And here I have no idea what we're ganking. Um, so my rules, I know you're somewhat new, so I'll restate my rules for you. My rule, I have four rules, or sorry, I have one rule. How the fuck you call it? My one rule towards when it comes to skipping camps to gank has four criterias to it, and if you want,
Mm-hmm.
you need to hit 2 out of 4 check marks to do it. A is if they are low, so if they're below half HP. Two is they're pushing hard, so direct middle of the line. You need to imagine there's a line going down direct middle of the game. So in this case, for mid, it's
Mm-hmm.
the line's right here. If they are past this line by a lot, so if this guy's here or here, like hitting your mid tower, right? Three
Mm-hmm.
is CC. Are you playing a champ with a very easy CC? Like, do you have Vialt? Is your mid laner playing a champ with very CC? Like, is this guy playing Silas who could E, or Galley who could E flash W, right? So how much
Yeah.
CC
Yeah.
do you have? If you have a lot of CC, the gank looks better. And four is mobility. Is the enemy mid laner have flash up? Do they have flash down? Are they playing a champ like Zed where they have W or LeBlanc W, or are they playing a champ like Xerath, right? So we need 2 out of these
Mm-hmm.
four. So they need to be either pushing low or pushing plus we have CC, or we have a lot. We have CC and they're playing an immobile champion, but they're not low or pushing. They're here. So this guy, imagine this guy's playing Xerath. We have Galio and we have and he's no summoners, right? Then you can literally just flash W as Viego and he'll die, right? So I need 2 out of these 4 to skip camps. Here we're skipping 2 camps to go for this gank. We're skipping Scuttle and Krugs. This guy doesn't hit any of the 4. He's not low. He's above half. He's not pushing. This is the middle of the line. He's below the middle of the line. Our CC is like our only CC we have is Viego W. I don't consider that very consistent CC, and no
Yeah.
one's pinged his flash, so we literally are missing 0 out of 4. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess you could say he is not very mobile, so you could say it's 1 out of 4, but he does have flash, which makes up for it, right? So
Yeah.
the only way this guy dies is if he literally like just runs up here and die. Just randomly decides to run up as you're here. But if he doesn't do that, which if he just stays in this, if he just stays in this little pocket like he's doing, then you're just gonna, then you're gonna realize I can't go, and you're gonna go back to your camp. Um, but a lot of this time is wasted. How many times have you like shown up to a lane and been like, and someone, and you're like, damn, if I was there 2 seconds faster, I would have killed that guy. If I was there 2 seconds faster, I would have saved that guy. Happens all the time, right?
Yeah. The thing is that if you remember today, earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
you basically gave me this exact lesson, but these games are before any of these
Oh,
lessons.
I see.
So
I
you're
didn't say
not, yeah, you're not gonna.
I didn't say the 4 rules today.
You
I
did
did
not, but you
I did tell you.
you highlighted.
Yeah, I did say
Uh,
stop skipping camps as Talon. But
yeah.
this is a more detailed explanation of that rules.
Yeah,
Uh,
because right after
yeah,
that,
you sent me.
I
You
played.
get low one streak.
Yeah, bro, I played two games and I just was like, okay, no, I'm gonna just keep
If you
playing
notice in the
properly.
game, you had one of the games you had 8.0 CS per minute, which is really good. Anything above 7.5 is usually pretty is like the goal, I'd say.
Yeah,
Okay, here get this. The second you get this gank off though, you instantly start dragon, right? You see their jungle stop, so just who's gonna stop you doing dragon? Their support's dead, their AD carry stuck under tower, their mid's under tower, their jungle's top. Just go and solo this dragon right now. The longer you take to do this dragon, the more you chase or try to dive Kaisa, or the longer you don't do dragon, then Pantheon will just base and run. And now you're actually too low to do it because you just took two tower shots for like a fucking idiot, right?
yeah,
But normally here Pantheon stop and you could be hitting dragon this entire time, and boom, we got a 6 minute first dragon with 3 winning lanes. The game is over. We've won, right? So anytime the game's in a good spot, the number one easiest way to guarantee a win, um, or propel it is just to stack objectives. Here, same thing. We have 5 camps up and dragon up, and we're just clicking towards mid when the Swain is like literally under tower, as safe as you can be.
yeah. I don't think I was ganking him. I think I just went bot. I went to clear bots instead of top
I mean, sitting in this.
because dragon's up.
I know, but you're like sitting in the bush. One,
Yeah, yeah,
2, 3, 4. Now you're, like 6 seconds in the bush. It tells me you want to gank him. What else does it say?
yeah. That makes sense.
Boom. But yeah, losing this first dragon sucks, and there's no reason why you should have lost it. Skipping Krugs again. Okay, you killed him. Nice. Good invid. You see Pantheon bots. You take a stop side. Makes sense to me. Looks good. This guy should die to Quinn. Clear down. I mean, I guess it's kind of awkward since it's an old VOD, like you said, but like again, we're just skipping Gromp to for nothing. Okay, now we play for this dragon. Get the dragon, nice. How much? Fuck, this would have been so nice if you got the second. This has been your second dragon, and now you're just 2 away from soul. Okay, you should be way more patient with your W. Like, unironically, I'd rather you, if you're gonna like, just walk up and just Q him, auto attack him. You could wait here to wait for his ult to expire and then walk up. You can literally Q R from full HP. It's gonna kill all the minions, and then you can just full charge W in his face, and it's gonna guarantee the stun. I don't think you should even go for it because Diana's too let help you, and I don't think you can 1v1 him easily. Um, but if you're gonna fight him, then I want you to hit a full stack W.
Yeah, it's completely wasted.
Hmm Because Viego players have a bad habit of only wanting to use their ult as an actual execute. But it's if you think about it this way, um, ulting from full HP or from half HP, it's like the execute's not that high. It's you do an extra like 100 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you full charge W on someone and you're able to get 2 extra autos off on them because they're stunned for longer and each auto does 80 damage, you're getting
It's
160
the same as the
damage.
ult.
More than
Yeah,
ult
it's more
actually,
than the
right?
ult.
So if
Yeah,
you can ult, like if you can instantly Q ult right now, like instead of Wing, you just boom Q. I know it looks funny to ult someone with full HP, but Q ult, and then again your ult's gonna kill all the minions, and then your ult slows him. And then you can just stand on his face, full
full
charging
W.
W, and you can full charge it, and it's unmissable. And you're gonna get the more damage from those autos than you would have with your ult. Make sense?
Yeah,
So a
yeah,
lot of
that
times
definitely
people
makes
just
sense.
kind
Yeah.
of throw and people love tapping Viego W. Like sometimes obviously sometimes it's good to tap. I'm a big enthusiast of like 90% of the time if you have the ability to full charge your W, you probably should. And here I think you should press shot before you base. If you realize you're only 200 gold from item, I would just eat this mid wave and then eat wolves and then base. Anytime you're this close to item, just try to stay on the map for it. It's like such a big spike.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. It's just too much fighting. Again, I don't really care if these guys die. Objective, play for objectives. This play is going top. If you already see this and it's kind of obvious you're not going to be here in time, then I would just, you can play for scuttle. You could gank top. You could go for top tower. You could play for top camps. If you want here, you could just clear upwards, gromp, wolves. Maybe play the gank mid again, right? Swain has no ult, so he's super squishy now. Um, Or you could do ground balls if they try to hit bot tower, then you could defend the bot tower. You just no ult, no reason to do anything crazy, right? You're so super close to the second item. There's no objective up. Nice. They use three ults to kill a support. Who cares, right? Like it's not a big whoop. Um, I guess same thing. Three camps up. Both Soliners are pushing. Like Swain and Yorick are both pushing, so they're both like that's one of the four on the checklist. And we're just flashing for Senna kill that we don't even end up getting. And then Diana sees we fight, so then she comes to help fight us too. And now we're losing mid tower. And you'd be like, oh, that's Diana's fault, which is true. But if you never went in here, then she would never run here either, right? She's definitely thinking, oh,
Yeah,
her perspective is like, oh, my Viego's 302. He wants to fight bot. Let me go help him. That's definitely like her thought process, right?
yeah, yeah,
But I know it's just a lot of waste of time. Like we're losing mid tower for no reason. Yorick has been pushing like a madman for the last 2 minutes, and we just are on the opposite side of the map, right? Uh, so I don't know. Super close item, fighting with an ult. The second our ult's back up, now we obviously win the fight because that's we're spiked. Um, should just ult earlier just for the slow. This don't even have to use Kaisa W. This guy would die. So this is a pretty bad sequence, I'd say. Like nice, it ends up being working out because then Swain randomly comes and dies. But before the Swain death, it was actually a 2 for 2 in total. Sona and Diana death, and you got the Kaisa and Pantheon kill if Swain never died. So it's been 2 for 2, but then we also lost top tower and mid tower. You know,
yeah, yeah.
and you haven't killed any of your camps in like 2 minutes either. 2,000 gold. You need to pay ASAP for money for your item. Double longsword is better than cloak. Okay, dragon's 30. We got 2 kills. Let's wait for dragon. Smite, nice. Push the team fight. Nice W. Try to W auto Q. Don't want to W Q. You want to get as many passive autos as possible. You're missing passive autos when you do this. Actually, it would make a difference. One extra auto, like the damage passive auto,
I would have killed him.
Swain's would have
Yeah,
died.
I would
Yeah,
have.
right. You get his
Yeah,
reset. I think this you might fucking ace them here now. This is a game winning. Imagine you just turn into Swain right now. Boom, 4-man Swain Q, then 4-man Viego ult. Fucking Sona comes and ults them. Maybe you still win this fight. I have no idea, but I think this is like
no, we back off. We just leave. I
yeah.
think I remember this.
So and even then, I mean, you missed up, but even at this point, I wouldn't flash out. Even like now, it should be pretty obvious he's low. So even now, you could just Q right now. Q flash auto kills, right? Q right now, flash auto.
Yeah,
Turn into Swain.
yeah.
Swain,
I
Viego's a rare
as soon as
champion.
this happened,
Where a lot of times the safest place for Viego to be is to go in, not out. Just because of reset.
yeah, yeah. That definitely makes sense. I think I was just traumatized because my teammates left me, I think, during this game
Um,
once, and I was like,
I
I
haven't
don't
seen it
know.
yet, but yeah. Yeah, that's probably like obviously you guys basically all die. They get Otacon, and this is the thing. But it's weird because it's funny because you're 9-0, but I definitely think you've like
I've inted pretty hard.
I think you've had like you've lost so many opportunities to get like even stronger this game. And also this is I also think like there's no reason why you should lost that first dragon, right? You like saw Pantheon top and you didn't pull it. So imagine right now if soul spawning for your soul spawning in 2 minutes, it's such a nice insurance policy feeling, right?
Yeah,
Like a weight off your shoulder, like okay, we went lost Otacon, but we still have like soul coming up soon. But no, obviously we don't have that. Okay, dragon's in a minute and a half. We play bot side to dragon. I mean, we just ran into your. We have no ult, no flash, and we run into your cage. Not really anything else to say now. And
yeah,
then we die, and then our teammates die. And I think that this one the game just falls apart. I'll skip the team fights for mechanics reasons, but early mid game is over now. But at least the good news is you think, from what you've said, you think that you've improved on skipping camps less, and that is like just your biggest issue, at least in this VOD, right? So hopefully
yeah,
this game won't happen again, based on what you're saying.
yeah. I used to initially play like that,
Yeah, you
but
told me, and
I
then for
would,
Talon it switched.
yeah. And it's kind of stuck with me because this was